What's up, y'all? We back with another one, man. Stories with V. Come take this ride with me, man. Today we got a special one. Today we got a crazy one, man. Young heads versus the old heads, man. Young boys versus the old heads, but jail politics. You get what I'm saying? So let's jump straight into it. Let's go. So first off, let's break down the two. You get what I'm saying? Because you got 2 to 3. So boom, we're going to start with the old heads. So number one type old head you got is old and active. You get what I'm saying? And when I say old and active is, he an older dude, but he active in what's going on in the penitentiary politics. You get what I'm saying? He work out daily. He programming. He moving around. He hustling. He extorting. He shaking and moving. He is a part of the day-to-day movements that's going on the compound. You feel what I'm saying? So you got the first one, old and active. Then number 2, you got the old but retired. You get what I'm saying? You got the old head, the old convict. He's solid. He a prison veteran, but he just hung his jersey up. He ain't active right now. He ain't in nobody way. He laid back. He doing his thing, get his coffee in the morning, go where he got to go at through the day, playing the day room, watching TV, play his little cards, play his chess, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He already got his day-to-day program in effect. He not involved in the day-to-day politics of the penitentiary. You feel what I'm saying? He not moving. He not involved. He laid back. He hung his jersey up. I didn't put my time in. I'm laid back, chilling. Stay out my way. I ain't in nobody way. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the thing about them is they ultra quiet and laid back, but they ultra violent. They done been through too many wars. They done already experienced too much. So they low tolerance for these new young heads that's coming through thinking y'all gonna set rules, and they look at it like they've been in the pen longer than we've been born. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta respect that. Then you got the third one, you feel me? You got the old and perverted, you get what I'm saying? Now, when I say that, mean is they old heads and they real conniving, they real devious, you feel what I'm saying? They see young boys coming in, they try to play them out of position, they try to play on the weak, you get what I'm saying? They try to put the jailhouse pressure on you, they try to play what we call penitentiary mind games, you get what I'm saying? They try to get in your head and dictate you to, you know what I mean, do some shit that's out your character, especially if they see that you young and you weak, you get what I'm saying? Which leads us to the young boy category. Now you got 3 categories in that as well. You got young and active, you got young and advanced, then you got young and weak. You get what I'm saying? You got the predators and you got the prey on both sides. Now young and active mean he low tolerance, he full of energy, he not playing, he fully involved in everything that's going on. These dudes here typically run around the compound doing what they want, ain't listening to nobody, ain't trying to hear what nobody got to say, don't care what nobody got to say, and usually got a little big number to do, you feel what I'm saying? Got a big bit to take down. Now, number 2, you got the young but advanced young man, you get what I'm saying? Now, this type of individual, this the type of young boy, he young but he mature, you get what I'm saying? He more advanced, he know how to conduct himself in the pen, he know how to move around, he know how to move on what we call man time. When you hear man time, meaning I ain't in your way, big homie, don't jump in my way, because if you jump in my way, I'ma fuck you over, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slam that knife in you or whatever the case may be. So that's number 2. Then you got number 3, young and vulnerable, you feel what I'm saying? That's somebody that come through young, really green, they not even supposed to really be in the system, because you got criminals, then you got people that just broke the law. You get what I'm saying? It's a big difference in them 2 type of people, especially with men, you get what I'm saying? Because when you're a man, you locked up around men. You locked up around a lot of testosterone. You get what I'm saying? You locked up around other convicts that got the same type shit you got on your mind, on their mind. You get what I'm saying? Some days you wake up, you ain't trying to be talking. You ain't trying to be smiling. You ain't in no place where it's fun and games. It ain't no games going on here. So the third person is the young and the weak man, meaning they green, they vulnerable, they loose. You can smell on them that they not made to be here. You get what I'm saying? You can usually spot these dudes because they looking for a friend. They usually looking confused when they moving around in the day room or on the tail on the compound. They like a dead in headlights. They just, you can see it. You get what I'm saying? Especially when you somebody that been in this shit for a while. You get what I'm saying? So those are the 2 different type of groups. Now, this where things collide at. Old heads always seem to have this in especially when you locked up, they seem to have this entitlement issue to where as though they feel as though us young boys, we owe them something because they've been locked up for X amount of years, and we feel like it don't work like that. We're gonna give respect to a man that deserves respect. If you don't deserve respect, you ain't gonna get it, because people tend to think this, just because you old don't mean you an OG, you just an old guy. You get what I'm saying? You ain't never put in no work, you ain't never did right for nobody, you ain't never put no youngins on, you get what I'm saying? Then that leads to the 4th type of old head as well. You got the old but good old head. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of old head that grab up the young men, that school them. Look, boy, you need to be doing your workouts. You need to be going to the law library. You need to get your GED. You need to get your education. Stay about the foolishness. You feel what I'm saying? Only speak up when need to. You get what I'm saying? So you do got them type of caliber of mentor, and they the type of men that lead the way for us youngins. So boom, back to the youngins for real. So now, you know what I mean? It be a lot of testosterone, be a lot of shit kicking off. So I remember one day, it lead to the young boys versus the old head beef on the tail. You feel what I'm saying? They trying to dictate. They ready to start running the TV. They ready to put the microwave on isolation. There's ready to be a time limit on what can come on and what's coming on. So, you know, us, we looking like, what? Niggas ain't going for none of that. We'll break these TVs. You hear me? Niggas will start wilding in this bitch for real. Don't play with us. Now, mind you, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these old convicts, they been in here for decades for real. So they jailhouse veterans. They already ain't nothing to be played with, and we know this. You feel what I'm saying? It's probably about, at this time, it's probably about 25 good old heads on the tier. It's probably like 40 hoppers, though. You feel what I'm saying? And we ready to go. We more quicker. We more hype. Our tempo real short. You feel what I'm saying? So we put together the plan, man. We ain't even ready to play with them for real. We ready to go ahead, throw the stick on the TVs in the microwave. We gonna have 4 people on each post, and yeah, we ready to start dictating the show. Or we was willing to split it down the middle with them. Like, look, y'all can rock out with the TVs in the morning. We get it in the afternoon. Y'all can do y'all thing on the microwave for real. Even though the microwave is a common. All right, if you gotta make your food, you gotta make your food. Long as a nigga ain't hogging the microwave, you good. So we did come to that understanding. It really was more so about the TV and what TV programs was coming on at what time. So they comes down, they see we suited and booted. They see we posted in the day room. Everybody strapped up, everybody on guard. So they comes down, they call they self playing with. They say, oh yeah, who got the remote? One of my little mans and them say, shit, we got the remote and we ain't changing the channel neither, so what's up? The old head name was Joe. I never forget old head Joe say, what, nigga, you crazy? My little man say, yeah, I guess I must be, because I ain't changing no fucking TV, man, so what we gonna do? The old head Joe, real man, he say, well, look, shorty, since you feel as though you got heart and you letting your nuts hang like that, fuck that shit. We ain't even gotta make it a group thing. I'll do you one better. You come locking with me in the shower for real. If you come back here and locking like a man, we'll let y'all have the morning program. But if you pussy up, y'all getting off this tier, we gonna start just knocking y'all off. So now all the young boys, we gonna go, what, knock who off? We start going off, what? Man, yeah, the fuck, all right, we'll set it off in this bitch for real. So now the old heads, man, man, look, so we ain't doing too much talking. That's one thing I liked about it. They weren't real rowdy. They was on the look, man. We've been doing, the whole time we ain't even known. We was gonna get a couple, but we probably would have got fucked over in the end, because it's so many of them. It's about 25 of them, and they all did decades or better. And we ain't round no slouches. These real men. So my little man Rock tells him, all right, go ahead, I'll lock in with you. Old head Joe takes him in the bathroom. All you hearing that bitch is they goes in that bitch with my little man Rock. He was a big youngin' for real. That's why I guess old head Joe picked him for real. They gets in that bitch, they bumping out for real. When he come back out, he tell him like, shorty, I respect y'all gangster, y'all some men. Cause whole time, when they in there doing that, all us young boys, we right outside the bathroom on security like this, and we watching any and every old head moving. Some of the old heads, they wasn't even really involved in that shit. They was moving around, sitting down. Some of them was older, like, man, I hope these young boys sit calm the fuck down. And they ain't even really trying to run their bit up for real. We just young and dumb at the time. So they goes in, they work it out, we end up getting TV. So when all of us sit back down, the old heads say, man, for real, y'all wasn't even ready to do nothing. Y'all was bluffing. Man, I lie to you not. Niggas start, probably like 20 niggas start whipping out knives. Ching, 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 ching. Putting them on the table like, man, we was going to try to butch y'all in this bitch. You heard me. They get the Don laughing like, sure, we respect y'all men. You feel what I'm saying? They start giving us the game on how to really conduct ourselves and move through the systems, man. Stories with V, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all shoot to the link in my bio. Rush to the YouTube page. Smash that subscribe button where I drop twice a day, man. Peace.